Karrigan, great to get to catch up with you after your first victory here at IEM Cologne. It's no secret coming into this, obviously you're 2 out of 4 in terms of that Intel Grand Slam. If you get this one, you will be 3 out of 4. How confident are you feeling that you are going to be getting this win here?
I think it's a tough tournament. I think the Cologne and the majors and the Katowice is always tough. You can be favorites, but you can go out in quarterfinals and maybe not even make out groups, right? So I think we are definitely looking forward to play the next game and secure that playoff spot, so we can grind even more during the 4 days break and make sure we hit 100% during playoff, which we have done really good this year. That we have started a little bit slow in the group stage, but managed to constantly improving every day, and hopefully the same happens here.
It's great that you bring up that concept of grinding as well in the off days that we will be having, because I know when I spoke to you back at Lisbon, you were saying coming from the major into Dallas, then into Lisbon, really not much time for you to be practicing and preparing. So how much practice time did you have coming into this tournament?
We had a lot of, we played a lot of online games where we became second and lost to Big in a narrow fashion in the final, right? So what we did there was to improve our map pool, play a lot of different maps that we normally pick, and we avoided picking Inferno any of those games, which is our main pick, right? So coming into Cologne, we finally could pick Inferno, and it seems really good. So I have a lot of confidence on map pool this time, and for the first time in a long time, I feel this is the strongest map pool we have, and now we just have to make sure we hit 100% individually.
Yeah, I mean, we saw you take in 00NATION's map pick of Ancient earlier on in this series as well as the first map. Did get a little bit closer towards the end there than I think maybe we were expecting. Obviously, it was 00NATION on the CT side of things. When it hit 15 for you, do you feel like, you know, maybe you kind of lost your focus to be closing it out cleanly, or was it the case of you being on maybe the harder side of that map?
It's very hard because I think sometimes the Ancient, once you don't get rolling and you don't find the openings and you don't find the solution, the CT sides have advantage. But I felt like maybe we were putting 5% less energy into the last round and before the count is over when it's 15-7, and that's always dangerous, right? But you could feel the intensity in the last few rounds. Then Ancient was higher and higher, and we managed to avoid the high pressure situation and win the game in the end. So I'm not really scared about it. It's maybe good that we get a little pressured here in the beginning and just don't win 16-7 and 16-10, right? So in the end, I think it gives us more to review for the upcoming days. Yeah,
I really like that attitude. Just quickly, in terms of the game in general, we have seen an update to Ancient recently. What are your thoughts on it? How are you feeling about it?
Yeah, I think it's a really good update. I still think there is, we have to wait and see how the meta plays out. I think in the beginning of next season, we can see how people actually play it. Some practice is CT-sided, some practice is T-sided, but I kind of feel like in the end, late round, it's now T-sided map, where I feel like in the old update, it was CT-sided early game and late game, so no matter what, it was very tough. So the updates is good. Now we just have to manage and figure out the meta every team.
Well, Karrigan, really appreciate your time. Looking forward to see what FaZe are going to be delivering here at IEM Cologne.
Thank you.